Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So it got a little messy, y'all. So I came in this morning, and look, this is why I tell y'all this stuff, man. So I came in this morning, and I ain't say nothing to her. I did stay out all night. I did. But so what? I'm not with her. So I'm going to tell y'all what happened. So I come in, I'm finna just change clothes, talk to my kids for a minute, and leave like I normally do. She calls me on the phone with her sister on the other line. Her sister. And she trying to talk crazy. Oh, you weak, this, that, and the other. So I called up. I told y'all I could be a little messy when I want to be and when I need to be. So I called up the concubine, right? Now I'm finna show y'all how nasty this stuff get. I called up the concubine, and because she was trying to talk down on me sexually in front of her sister, I said, she over here telling her sister I'm weak. I said, how it be going with us sexually? She making the girl was making a mockery out of it. So she got to trying to tell her my channel and how I be belittling women, and she told her that I don't love her because I'm still in love with her and I'm obsessed with her, and that's why I come over there. All lies. I come to see my kids, man, and I stay out here because I know if I be there too much, we gonna get into it like we always got into it. And so her sister gonna say, I recorded the whole conversation, the police on their way. They calling the police on me. Now, all of a sudden, this is what's crazy. I done did all kind of stuff in the streets. No police, never been to jail. So I gotta get married. Well, I gotta go to jail when I get married. And they making me leave. The police over, I'm getting into it with one of them. I said, so you telling me that if your wife didn't have sex with you for 4.5 years, she gonna still be your wife? They trying to be diplomatic, and I get it. I said, y'all will have a girl too. And the other one practically was trying not to laugh. Cause he know I'm right, man. I'm right. Dude, you don't ever in your life let no woman make you go without sex. Ain't none of them worth that. And any woman that I get with, or any woman I try to talk to, or any woman I try to talk to right now, or talking to, or whatever. You can look at my channel all you want. Ain't no woman worth that for a man to be going without sex and not getting no help, paying everything. Ain't none of y'all worth that, and it's unbiblical. And this done got real unbiblical. So she can't make me jealous or provoke me with nothing she say. I didn't get mad until I found out they called the police. Like, how you calling the police on me? I'm telling you, her family is foul. And I'm about to get them cooked too with all that fraud. Trying to get up in my business. I told y'all, man, don't be letting nobody just tee off on you, man. Sometimes you got to get messy back. I do fault myself for still being there. I should have been gone. I was supposed to have been gone. But hey, I ain't got no choice now. Hey, listen. But I told my landlord, we all finna move now. Everybody in the house finna move. So y'all wanna get me cooked in front of my kids? Now my kids can move too. They can move with me. Her mother wanna put them all in my business. Well, now they finna live with you. And you already know can't nobody live with you. They got that whole big old house. People be having bills and trying to make it, and can't nobody even come over there. You get ran out of there, and she want to call the police on somebody. She sure didn't call the police when she was over there trying to fight her husband. That's crazy, man. And she filed for that too, man. I'm looking at you different. You called the police on me, for real? I ain't even do nothing. All I did was I was like, she tried to say, "Are you weak?" I'm like, man, no, I ain't weak. I can go. I can go with the pole. And I ain't trying to hear nothing about the Bible. Let me tell y'all something about that. Let me tell y'all something about that. In the presence of the Most High, ain't nobody finna weaken me with their misunderstanding of Scripture. I'm a warrior. I'm a prophet. I'm a warrior. You not finna weaken me. They trying to act like I'm supposed to really put up with all that stuff she was doing and saying. If you having problems, you struggling with depression, you need to get you some help. You don't try to take it out on your husband. And she wanted to fight. She wanted me to just let her beat me up. I told her, I said, you try to fight me, I'm going to call the police and your mama can bail you out. I'm just going to block it. I ain't going to fight or nothing. Because that's what people be wanting. I'll put up my blocks and I'll call the police. But I'm just going to get my stuff and leave, man. And then the people that's telling me to leave, right? Now let me get on some of y'all, my supporters. Y'all telling me to leave. Man, y'all ain't helping me leave easier. Y'all ain't kicked in hardly no money to make it easier. I'm gonna go, but I'm just saying, like, you should nobody be on telling me to leave that ain't supporting the channel, man. That's crazy. But this is what we talk about over here. I want all of y'all to make videos about this. They called the police on me. The police talking about taking me to jail. I told them, I said, man, ain't nobody worried about none of that. Or you ain't gonna get out till Monday. He right. I ain't. It's because it's Friday. Now I can't even go back to the house today and get nothing. This is what do not listen to these women. They'll do y'all even worse. They'll do y'all worser. They'll do y'all worse. I ain't, man. And then I had to tell my girl, I told her, like, if you listen to her, you can go too. She tried to say, he gonna have, she throwing salt on me. Or he say he gonna have all these women. Okay, if you don't care, why you telling her that? Why you gotta tell her that? She think she mad, so now she don't want me to be with her, but you can't stop you can't stop it. You can't stop it. Cause listen, if one leave, another come. And if another leave, another come. Hey, this me. Y'all think I just be on here talking? Y'all think I ain't got no charm, no charisma, no savvy, no juice? It's women that be on my channel that I could get. What you talking about? I can read between the lines. She ain't stopping nothing. Try to get up in her head. I ain't explaining nothing to these chicks. You either with me or you ain't. You want to listen to her? That's exactly what I told her. It don't matter. I'm moving. This is what happens, guys. You want this? Do you really want this? What if your girl is worse? And then she's sitting up there messing with my clothes, trying to get me to leave. We all leaving now. We all finna leave. We month to month. That's a month to month lease. That's a month to month lease, man. Then gonna say something to me about, so I ain't signing nothing over to you. And I'm not giving you none of that check. And I got my settlement too. What you talking about? Look at this goofball. Straight goofy. Look at this, y'all. Look at dude. Dumb. This is what I'm telling you, man. This is what you deal with. Y'all see how he squeezed by my car like that? He could have just reversed. Now look at this right here. He could have just reversed and went back there. People be trying to provoke people, man. Y'all see that? He could have just put his car in reverse and went the other way. Ain't nobody gonna turn me into no punk. I'm an alpha. I'm masculine. The Most High like guys like me. Y'all can't. Hey, y'all want to really know why we don't see the Most High's hand in a lot of this stuff? Because he don't like some of these preachers. They not his type of guy. They not like Samson. He don't like a lot of these guys. So he don't talk to them. They just talking. No power. Can't heal nobody. But this is what happens, y'all. This is what happens. So just know, any of y'all dudes in the Milwaukee area try to get with her, you better hope she on her fake mode, or you gonna be in for a treat. You gonna be in for a treat. These women don't care about no kids. They don't care about kids, and these grandparents don't either. And I say to my kids, y'all see how they did your daddy, right? Call the police on me. Call the police. And they know I don't like dealing with police unless it's a positive interaction. I joke around with them all the time. I don't want to deal with them like I committed a crime or something. And he even said, he was basically saying he don't like when they have to deal with stuff that's not a crime. I ain't commit no crimes. But they got to prevent crime too. So I'm not even tripping on them. They just doing their job. But some of that stuff he was saying, he didn't even have to say that, man. He just getting impatient. Just getting impatient. I'm gone, though. I'm gone. I'm gone. She called the police on me, though, y'all. Not the ex. But that's what she get for putting them in our business. They's trying to gang up on somebody again. She had her on a conference call, and then she tried to lie. My phone said conference call. I said, you got her on the phone. And she got to running her mouth. So I showed her how I get down. Look, listen, man. Listen, and once I get rid of this stress, my pole even gonna be even stronger. And yeah, I'm talking like that. What you gonna do about it? The one thing I know about people is this: either they down with you or they ain't. It ain't no stipulations. You either down with somebody or you ain't. That's all it is. Like you don't. People be trying to make excuses. If you ain't down with somebody, you ain't down with them. Like we talked about, you F with me, you F with me. If you don't, you don't. Simple as that. Simple as that. Ain't no easing back and now you don't call no more or none of that stuff. You either F with me or you don't. It don't matter to me. That's how it be. But like I said, you gonna call these police on me like I'm a criminal or something, dude. Marriage is criminal. I'm telling you, it's criminal activity at this point. Because when it goes wrong, they could call the police on you and put you out of a house. Man, do y'all realize how much I had to deal with to even get to this point of living there? It was a couple times they finna put us out. And she was doing nothing. She was refusing to do anything. I'm down there getting rent assistance. I'm down there doing this and that. They stole both of my cars. I had the rental so long that I had to pay for the rental out of my pocket. Everything. I done had energy assistance. Every move. The times I had to borrow money, she never did, dude. She tried to act like she cared so much about them kids. She never sacrificed anything to make things easier for me or those kids, man. She just sat there and ran her mouth. Like she doing now. She started all of that. Cause she ain't even have to say nothing to me. I've been avoiding her. She talking about you only be there an hour. I've been avoiding her. Cause I know every time I'm around her a lot, we end up getting into it. So I've been avoiding her. It ain't got nothing to do with my kids. I'm avoiding, and then I'll be like, well, I want to take the kids somewhere. I ain't finna get their hair done. I ain't finna do. Like almost like she don't even want me to take them nowhere. I'm telling you, man. And then her sister, she talk about who I don't talk about like a dog. How do you talk about your sister? Let's talk about that. Now y'all the best, y'all's close. Y'all excuse me, man. I'm looking bad. But some of y'all think I look bad anyway. Because they made me get out. They ain't gonna tell me to grow up. Man, I don't care. Hey, that's a little too much. You going to, cause you're a police officer and you getting talking about you the slowest dresser I ever seen. I had to just throw something on. Otherwise they was gonna try to put me in jail. In my own house that I had to battle to keep. That's crazy, man. This is what y'all deal with. Next time anybody tell you about some marriage, your girl or anything, I want you to watch this video. What if she does this to you? Call the police, or her parents call the police, or her sister call the police. What if she do that to you? And then get this. Now I'm finna put my business on here. Get this. That same sister that just called the police on me called CDS or CPS about our kids when she got into it with her. She dirty. She ain't got no life. She ain't got nothing else to do and ain't nobody doing her because nobody wants to. But this is what you deal with, man. When you get married, whether you want to or not, you gonna deal with the in-laws. Now, her mother used to be all right with me. I lost all respect for her because she know how I am as a man. You gonna call the police on me, man? And your daughter over here talking crazy and I'm just talking crazy back because I can't get her to shut up. I'm like, man, just drop it. So I got the singing and all type of stuff. And they gonna call. I got the whole conversation on tape. That's child abuse. How is it child abuse? Because my daughter is in the room with a conversation that we have. Okay, if it's child abuse, then her calling talking about me is child abuse too then. And she proved she didn't. Look, squeeze a lemon or orange. Lemon juice is gonna come out of the lemon. Orange juice is gonna come out of that orange. I been knew she ain't want nothing to do with it. I been knew this. She's bitter. She holds grudges. It ain't even no need to even talk about her no more. We gonna talk about this situation though, and we gonna talk about how this could be you. And I have no problem with telling y'all all the issues that I had. I had to, although I was never forgiven, I had to forgive her all the time for things she was saying, things she was doing, things she was not doing. All the time. Just really, most guys would have left. This marriage would have ended a long time ago. But I didn't want to leave my sons while they were young in Milwaukee. I just didn't want to do it. Like, she been doing a little weird stuff and emotional affair, all type of stuff for years, man, years. Then they want to get to making up stuff. That's because you gotta make up stuff on me. You can't, I ain't gonna give you nothing, so you gotta make up stuff. People gotta make up stuff. They have to. So now, all I could do really is just get my stuff out of there, get all my stuff out of there, and just move on, man. Because, like I told the police, all they're gonna do is try to start some stuff again. Like, I'm gonna have both of my phones recording next time I go over there. That's how you gotta do it now. Like, I gotta have evidence that I ain't saying nothing to her. I ain't saying nothing to her. And I'm taking all of my stuff. All of my stuff. I'm even taking my van. I'm finna put my van in the shop and let them keep it, and I'll just come up here and get it fixed. You see, now that they trying to be on this police call and stuff, now I'm gonna always have to have witnesses and people around in case they try to pull this stuff again. Don't call the police on me? Really? Then she kept trying to say, oh, that a threat? That a threat? Is that a threat? So she foul, man. And listen, I'm going to tell you to your face, you is not saved. You done lost your salvation. And I know I'm right. Because if you was, we wouldn't even be having none of this stuff. None of this stuff. A man is going to do what he do. If you don't do your job as a woman, a real man is going to get him another woman. A little fake punk sit up there and take that stuff. I ain't taking nothing. I told her when we was younger, I'm not going without sex. And I'm not finna have, if you ain't got it in you, you ain't got it in you. Well, let me get somebody, hey, other people got it in them. Other people got it in them. Then she goes sit there and you listening to her for real? You letting her, Miss Green woman, you gonna let that green broad get in your head? Come on now. I'm disappointed at my concubine too. You know how she is. You listening to her? I ain't hold back nothing about what I said about myself and what I said about her. I told all the truth. You gonna listen to her? I told my concubine just like this. I don't believe in moving in with nobody, and I don't believe in telling women you love them, because that's when they start acting different. And that's a lesson to be learned. I'm be telling these women you love them, I'm telling you they're gonna start acting different. They're gonna act like they the man, because they supposed to be telling you that. And you ain't supposed to tell them that until they done earned that. I mean, I like her a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know after this, man. When she listening to her, man, that ain't good. Now I gotta look at her different. I gotta look at her different. Because you sitting there listening to her. You supposed to be on my side. You already know how she is. You listening to her. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about these women, y'all. That just proves they can say they don't care. Okay, if I'm weak sexually, if I'm this, I'm a dusty, I'm broke, all this stuff. Why do you have to tell her anything? Why do you have to tell her anything? Because she thinks that she can stop something. Why would you want to stop it if you don't care? You're a freaking liar. That's what you are. You lie. You do care, but it's too late to care. You done already did your damage. Move on. Get these, man, you talking about these dudes that's so much better than me. A person that never cheated on you. A person that never beat you. These women be abusing the system like you should have heard her. Like she's abusing the system, like trying to use terms and phrases to get them police officers to be on her side. That's how they do. That's why don't put them in that position and you'll be fine. If you gotta pay for it, then you gotta pay for it. But don't let these preachers have you going without sex. These fake church people, your in-laws, or anybody. And once you start going without sex, you tell her, if you ain't gonna do it, and you ain't gonna do it right, or try to do it right, then I'ma go do it somewhere else. You say what you want about me. You can't even shoot a freaking gun. All it takes is for my sons to get married and move out, and you cooked. You scared of guns. Talking about, that's my gun. And the police officer didn't even agree with her. He wasn't trying to hear that. He said, it's still property. And when it's all said and done, they ain't gonna give her none of them guns. They ain't. So now I gotta basically I don't know, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get my stuff out of there. I'm done. And I'm coming for the kids too. If I lose, I lose, but I'm taking them twins with me. If I win, them twins going with me. And we gotta figure something out, we just do. If I gotta put them in school, I will. But I'm coming for them twins. And you gonna give up my last name too. I ain't trying to hear that. You not a Howard. You not a Howard. I ain't gonna even do you like that. I ain't gonna put your last name on here. But you not a Howard though. So you not finna be, your name ain't finna be Howard. Just give it up. Just like you want me to leave, I want you to give up my last name. I'm a masculine man. I don't play. Let me tell you something. What changed about me when I came to faith was I gained self-control. I gained the fruit of the Spirit. But I'm still a man. I've always been the person that I am. It's just your act of worship is you got to change the way you operate and the way you do things as a man. Ain't none of y'all, the church ain't gonna weaken me. Ain't no job gonna weaken me either. I go, as long as I'm working at that jail where they ain't show me zero respect. She putting my hair up in a ponytail and everything. Cooking, all type of stuff. Just fake as she wanna be. These women so fake, it's pathetic, man. You trying to be a wife now because I'm working there. You finna have to watch me have all kinds. Hey, listen, you and your family, y'all ain't finna get me locked up. Because now, y'all want to play this game, we can play it. Don't let nobody do you like this and just get away with it. Dude, I could have lost my life dealing with these police officers. Luckily, those was two good ones. That was diplomatic. If that was one of them unhinged, like Derek Chauvin type, Ain't no telling what could have happened. That's why I was like, y'all calling the police? Now we all can get out. We all can get out now. I told y'all, man, you don't let people do you like this, man. You don't let people do you like this. Y'all dudes be trying to take the high road, and y'all wives be treating y'all. Treating you. But anyway, the main reason we talk about this is because I got a lot of younger guys. I got guys that's getting pressured into marriage. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not right away, at least. You make her earn that. You make it where, okay, if you marry her, you can't do better without her. Don't marry no woman that you can do better without. None of them. You can have sex, man. Sex is everywhere. But don't marry no woman that you can do better without.